This is Tapas Fleming, and I'm here with Jan Orin today. And Jan was recently certified in the TAT Life certification program as a professional. So I just wanted to hear from her and share with you how it was for her. So my first question, madam, is what inspired you to do the certification program?
Oh, I've been wanting to do it for ages. And when COVID hit, I thought, well, I have a choice to make. I can sit and worry about COVID, or I can do something positive. And so I decided to get certified. And I'd met you a couple of years ago in Ohio, and that was huge in helping me decide to get certified because of your authenticity and your the way that the program worked and the session we did there. But you were authentic and real, and this wasn't just some mystical hokey thing. There really was a process, and I watched the people getting better, and I wanted to do it, and then I had the time. So that's kind of a long answer, but it was all of that.
Oh, cool. Cool. Okay, and what did going through the program do for you personally? Because there's a lot of personal work you do as part of the program.
Well, one of the biggest things is my buddy in India. Like, I got this buddy so I was scared to death to do the program. And I don't know if I ever told you this. I was scared to death to do the program. It said I had to have a buddy, and I'm thinking, I don't know where to find a buddy. So I'd done one of the webinars with you, and I turned my computer off. I was going back upstairs, and I heard you and Terry say, Jan, come here, we want to talk to you. And I went back and looked, my computer was off. And I turned it back on, and you guys go, do you want this buddy in India? And I went, yes, I want this buddy in India. Like it was supposed to be. And we've developed a relationship to where we help each other with things. And it's given me somebody to go through it with. So any kind of insecurities I had or questions I had or not knowing or just being scared, like it's like we went through this together. So it was great to have it happen that way. And the whole way I got her was such an act of God that I wasn't sure how I would feel about it, but I think it was, and the intimacy that's developed with she and I too. It's been a wonderful part of it. Not to mention like everything I learned. I mean the 6-day class, TAT Basics, I learned a ton doing that. But I really, Tapas, having a buddy to go through it with was really huge. And I wouldn't have done it on my own. I wouldn't have done it.
Oh, wow.
So.
Oh, that's so good to hear.
Well, and I still keep in touch with her. I mean, she's a lifelong buddy.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
That's huge. To anybody that's afraid of it. I mean, nobody could have been more afraid of that than me. And it just worked out.
That's great to hear. And then my third question is, how's it been for your clients as you've been practicing, as you've been doing sessions with people? What's been their experience with TAT?
I think, well, it's like they want to know, how did I learn this? And I've even referred some of them to watch some of your webinars. I share with them how I learned it and where they can get more information on it. But I found for me, having to do the 40 people, 15 with Megan and some on my own, my confidence level has increased, and my also not trying to do it myself. I think that's probably one of the biggest things, that I don't try to do it myself. So my clients, I'm not trying to fix them. I'm just there with them, and spirit's there with them. And I think it makes the session, well, I know it makes the session much more gentle, much more loving, much more authentic. I'm much more present. Beautiful. It's a beautiful experience. Doing those 40 sessions got me into the groove, and it took a while. Like, what do you mean I'm not supposed to do anything? You know? How does that work? And then when when I finally transferred over to, I don't even need to say the words right and it still worked. I mean, that was huge. So I think as a practitioner, I'm much more available to them, is probably the way I would say it. I'm much more present to go through the process with them.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Cool. And how do they like their experience of TAT that you're leading them through? What are they saying to you and showing you?
They want to know how I learned to do it. Isn't that funny? How did
Uh-huh.
you learn to do that? And I go, I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm not. Like, I'm leading you through this process, but yes, I mean, yes and no. I'm here with you. And I refer them, like, just as the way you were gracious with the information, like very gracious with helping us, very gracious with the price scale, very gracious with the meetings, the webinars, the whole thing. I'm passing that on. So it's like the graciousness, you can do it too. Like, you can learn this too. It's just a wonderful gift from spirit. So I think some of my older friends are like, wow, when did you learn to do? I mean, they're like, wow, we're impressed. But it's like, it's not me. I keep reiterating that. So I get the mixed bag. Some are in awe and some are like, what? Even my husband, like, wow, he's going around telling people she really helped me. I did TAT with him. So yeah, I don't think I've had one negative feedback. I haven't had one. It's just been a wonderful, loving, I want to say peace sharing. I guess that's the word that keeps coming to mind. It's a peace sharing program. So.
Awesome. Thanks so much. It's just great hearing your experience. Thanks, Jan.
It's been wonderful. The whole way you designed it. I can't, and again, I go back to Magda and your just the whole thing. It's very, it's where I want to be with a loving, giving process and mentor.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so everybody, thanks for listening and see you next time.
Thanks.
Okay, Terry's gonna have to end this.
Still
I'm
recording.
not seeing the stop record button. Oh, let's see, 1 second. Recording, there we go. Okay.
Still on.